So wanted to share my trade results for the month of November 2024. Hope everybody had a good month of trading. Quick risk disclosure, we're not financial advisors or broker-dealers. Past performance may not be indicative of future performance. Investing in options trading involves risk. Please pause the video to read the full disclosure. Before I jump into my stuff, quick snapshot of Chad's results. Chad runs our day trading live stream a few days a week. And a kind of a rare red month for Chad. And to be fair, he was out about half of the month hunting in November. But here are the results from the trades that he took. So Mighty 90s, 6 winners, 5 losers, minus 3,300. 6 volume runners, minus 3,000. Continuation runners, minus 9,800. Total P&L, minus 7,300 on his day trades. On his TLC trades, also red, minus 1,765. Just only took 16 trades. Did a few 1 DTEs, a little bit red as well, so minus 3,100 on his TLC and 1 DTEs. On my stuff, my month was slightly green, pretty flat. But on my Trader account, it was up just a little over 1%. There's the P&L graph over the course of the year. There is the 1 month. There's the November return compared to the last few months in this account have been really good, but still positive for the month. One of my TOS accounts, again, just slightly green. In this one, I do a lot of price action BICs, my RICs, my 0, 1, and 2 DTE and transformers, also slightly green. There's the annual P&L graph, this kind of monster roller coaster ride. That was when I was doing a challenge portfolio and ended up stopping after it really started to see some downside, but been creeping back up. And so you can see this account is up about a little over 52% year to date. You can see here is the November return. The blue is my portfolio compared to past months. Primarily doing price action BICs, option selling, and Magic Mahomes. This one ended up slightly red for the year. This account has seen some turbulence, almost back to even for the year in this account. And there's the month-by-month snapshot. So what this doesn't show is I've got a couple of other accounts that I added within the last couple months. Another TOS account, that's my wife's technically, but I trade in it. And then an IB, Interactive Brokers account. So those aren't captured here because I just started trading a couple months ago. But they are captured in my actual trades that I'll show you here in TraderSync. And by the way, this is the last month that I will be reporting using TraderSync. Several issues. One, based on the way that I trade, legs get grouped together. And so I'm literally spending over an hour every day after the market closed to ungroup trades, reconcile expired options. It's now not expiring options correctly. And, spend time tagging trades and all kinds of stuff. So I am going back to good old spreadsheets going forward. And FYI, this will be the last TraderSync report. So let's start with, I'll break these down by the different strategies. So I'll start with my British Iron Condors, a little over 2,200 for the month. And I've really just been focusing on morning tranches because premiums have been so low. So that's after the election, premiums, 0 DTE premiums have really just been sucked out of the market. Volatility low, premiums low, so just really focusing on early tranches. You can see I had a couple of big red days, 2,600, 1,290. Everything else was under $1,000 as far as a losing day. By the way, these are multiple tranches throughout the day, so each one of these is actually just the day. Some good plus over 1,000 positive days as well, so net plus 2,200. So that's BICs. No 1 DTE BICs. My price action BICs. Slightly green. Had a couple of big losing days early in the month on the 1st and the 4th, but very consistent the rest of the month from there on out to end positive for the month. I think I had a couple of big flies. I was really just testing these. Yeah, so this was just more of a test mode, so essentially a scratch on those. FOMC, we did have an FOMC day this month. Just took one trade. It was a pretty decent loser. I actually skipped out on my Iron Condor that would have been a winner and took this one, which ended up being a loser. So not a good FOMC day this month, but they have been pretty good as of late. My last day of the month trade. Here's the other thing with TraderSync. This UI is just a little goofy sometimes. So the last day of the month this year was on the Friday after Thanksgiving, which was just a half day. I took a small position size, ended up being a really nice winner, but it was a small trade. And then my Woogas, my end of day Woogas got hit pretty good this month. There we go. Yeah, Wooga's down about 13K. You can see he had a couple decent losers in there. Price action, I don't think I took any of these. Let me just double check. Oh yeah, I did take a couple. Tiny loss. Rick's did really well. See, this is the problem. I can't even uncheck these without it rechecking them. Okay, here's my Ricks. So my reverse Iron Condors, only one tiny loser, and the rest were all winners. So plus 4,300 on those. Although now with VIX super low, probably won't be taking many of those for the month of December. I didn't take any 2 DTEs. Had a couple of 1 DTEs. Net positive, plus 801 for the month. And a lot of my 1 DTEs I transform, so I'll talk about those in the transformers, but positive on the ones where I just either took a loss or a profit. And that's it for those. Let's go to dynamic butterflies. Just took, well, 2. Tiny positive. Oh, this one actually hasn't. This one will actually settle on Monday. It'll be a tiny winner as well. So not much going on there. Dynamic calendars did well. A little over 9,100 in profits on the calendars. I did take a couple decent losses. Here's a $1,400 loss on a 1-2, $2,700 loss on a 5-7. Couple $1,000 loss on a 3-4, but otherwise pretty consistent after that for the rest of the month. Some nice winners. This one was actually on that Friday after Thanksgiving half day, and that one really printed just even only being a half day. So anyway, nice month for calendars. Option selling, just a couple VXX trades. So a couple $1,000 on those. No portfolio margin trades, and then transformers. So transformers net red, but that is solely due to Mr. Mahomes. My Magic Mahomes strategy's just been getting pounded. So I've actually reduced my position size going forward, but let me just break this down. Let me just show you just the Mahomes results. Yeah, minus 23K. Unbelievably, took just some, near pins on a 5-wide trade at the end of the day. So I don't expect that to continue, but had some nasty closes on SPX to put me in the red on those. So if we look at the the rest of my transformers, excluding Mahomes, they did really well. Uncheck, check, 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 check. Come on. There we go. There we go. All right, so that's all my transformers except for the Mahomes. You can see 100% win rate on 12 trades, plus 15,000 on those. So those continue to do really well, and so those will continue to be a main focus. So that is it for me for the month of November. I hope everybody had a good month and look forward to sharing next month. Like I said, won't be using TraderSync. I will just be displaying on my good old spreadsheet. So have a good month, everybody. Talk to you soon.